First time this year you guys got to be on the floor together for both of you. What was that like? How did it obviously worked?
First time that you've seen.
I mean, in a game.
What was that?
In a game.
It definitely felt great. Just we've been in the coach's ear, just trying to get both of us on the floor at the same time. And today we proved that we can stay on the floor together, and hopefully it keeps working for us.
I mean, yeah, we're both really efficient players, and I mean, we've both been talking to the coaches about trying to get that, but there's been foul trouble here and there, and I mean, having this opportunity, you know, Q was out, so we had an opportunity to try it out, and I mean, against a good rebounding team, and I mean, it worked out really well.
There was about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left there in the first half, and you guys were down 17 points, and Coach Steele, he executed a whiteboard right there in the middle of your team huddle. Can you take us inside that huddle and tell us how that kind of led to things changing?
I mean, we just kind of like, I mean, we take, you know, no matter how he says it, we take what he says really seriously, and then we come together as a group afterwards like, you know, we got to do something here, and then we just go on a 12-0 run right there at the end. It was huge. The energy was great. I mean, none of us were hanging our heads, and I think that's a really big point. I mean, that's a big thing of growth right there, because sometimes we've been hanging our heads, and right there we didn't at all. We just executed.
You said it all pretty much.
Zach, you started out really strong today like you did in the game here against Seton Hall. Was there an effort for you to really kind of make a statement and get the team off to a really solid start today, that you did something differently?
We wanted to attack Govan right off the bat and get him in some foul trouble. He's a great player. I mean, he was 11 for 17, 3 of 5 from 3. Like, he's a great player. So we wanted to attack him right away, get him in some foul trouble, and you know, he played the whole game. He's a big dude. He might, you know, get a little tired here and there. So we definitely wanted to play through me and Tyrique, no matter who was guarding who. So I mean, yeah, we're just aggressive at him.
Tyrique, you had a little bit of a rough go of it at Marquette at the free throw line tonight. You make a statement, 9 for 9. How's that feel? I mean, you look comfortable and confident at the line after a bad performance.
Definitely was a bad performance, but I just got back in the gym and just focused on key things like just holding my follow through up. And coach just, every time I get to the line, he'll just hear him from the sideline, just keep your follow through. And I just did that tonight, and they fell. It felt great to go 9 for 9.
For both of you guys, given how the season has gone so far and how the last week in particular had gone for you, how much did you really need to win this game tonight?
I think it's definitely, we never want to lose at home, so I think protecting our home court is a thing that we set a goal. That was one of our goals coming into this year, and I think we did that tonight. So any win at home is much needed.
I mean, a lot of people have been asking Coach, like, if we're panicking. Like, none of us are panicking. You know, we're taking it game by game. And this was, you know, we got a 2-game homestand right here. We got one down. We got another one that's winnable for us. You know, we look at it and we're on to the next game now. So we're taking it game by game. We're growing a lot. And, I mean, it really worked out well for us tonight.
For either of you guys, at what point did you feel like your zone really started to bother them and really kind of get in their heads and change the way they were playing?
I think that 12-0 run at the end of the first half, and I think we all noticed it, and Coach just stuck with it in the second half, and it really worked for us.
Yeah, I thought it was a great adjustment, and it immediately, you know, stopped their offense in their tracks.
And it was also able to keep both of us on the floor and just be able to rebound the ball.
And not foul.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you guys will be playing together more on the court now, or do you think it was specific to Georgetown?
Hopefully. Hopefully boss man keeps us on the floor to see
Rebounding out of the zone. How did you do it so effectively tonight? Or what's the key to rebounding well out of the zone?
I think that, I mean, you got to find somebody to hit them. You do in your area, but I mean, I think that you got me, Najee, and Tyrique out there at the same time. You know, one of us is going to get it. This guy jumps out of the gym. Najee's great at positioning, and I think I'm kind of decent at rebound. But I mean, when you got all three of us out there, you know, like, I feel like that's a great look for us to get a board, even if we're in the zone, to have to find somebody.
What are you thinking when they hit their first 6 threes? And that Malinowski hit one from about 27 feet falling away. Is it just you shake it off, move on to the next possession?
It's basketball. They just came out hot. We just had to make adjustments, and we did that tonight.
One of the kind of the common themes at times this year was like, you know, you guys would have maybe one or two guys really play well, and it seemed like tonight everyone contributed. You know, Elias knocked down 2 big threes. Paul had 10 big points in the second half. Ryan Wellich had a nice runner in the lane there down the stretch. So it was like, how different is it for this team when you get everyone involved like that and everyone's really helping out, especially on a night where you don't have Q?
I don't know. You got this one.
I mean, I thought, you know, we were all just clicking together and, you know, trusting each other because, I mean, we were, you know, guys were making good plays, guys were taking good shots, even if some of them weren't falling. And, I mean, when you click like that, you just keep it going, you trust your teammates, and you watch it work. Good. All right.